Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to be
Good.
here. I was on call and I got called in and then I got off call.
Well, great. Glad to have you here. And you can we'll just dive in. I'll introduce you. Jan, that's here, is one of the coaches for Liberated Nurse Entrepreneurs. And so we'd love to help you with, whatever's on your mind.
Mhm.
And yeah, let's just dive in. I don't know if others will join us or not today.
Okay. Well, I would just love to learn more about what y'all are about. I just was on the America Holistic Nursing and said, that's awesome.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's huge. That's a huge
It
thing.
is, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd love to hear more about what y'all are offering and things like that.
Okay, sure. Um, well, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you at in your relationship with business, and how do you
Oh,
do that?
okay. Well, that's good. So, just a little backstory. I have been a nurse. Well, I've been in the ER since started in 2003. Goodness. And then I was a tech for 3 years. So, but in the ER since as a nurse since 2006, I've done travel assignments. And then when I was in, I went to go do another travel assignment in the midst of COVID. I was like, I was so burnt out. Of course, that's such a big thing right now. And I was just I was just losing my patience with my patients. And I don't do that. I mean, and I think that we all know that being an ER nurse, the burnout is usually 2 to 5 years. I'm still in it, like close to. But so I decided to go and do travel nursing. And then I also went to Sedona and I've been following this company for like many moons, like 2006, but it's always like, oh, it's too expensive. It's not the right time. But, anyways, I went there and I had this like crazy, beautiful, amazing, transformation within myself.
Great.
And I just knew that that's the type of healing I wanted to serve others. So I went and got certified through INCA, the Integrative Nurse Coach Academy,
Great.
and I need to take my boards, but and I just had a great experience through that, and then I decided to start my coaching business. So I'm in the midst of it. I'm in work, working on it. It's a lot of imposter syndrome that I'm dealing with. I've got great ideas and I've put it out there, and I'm ready to put it out there. I get caught up on the marketing. I'm a nurse. And so that for me is really the problem. But I'm in a bunch of courses right now, spent some money. But I feel like I'm finally learning it. But that's where I'm at.
Well, I'm wondering, what courses are you taking
So,
already?
I'm part of these platforms. So I took, I don't know if you've ever heard of Erica Carrico. She's just a business entrepreneur, lady who, awesome. And she's very soulful, but the way she, has you market towards that's not towards social media.
Yeah.
And then Cohere is,
Okay.
yeah, Cohere.
Okay, great. Well, we're glad you're here. We have a lot to offer,
Yes.
and we don't promote advertising through social media
Mhm.
generally, unless somebody really wants to, and then we can give you some resources and guidance. But the way social media is these days, we don't feel like it's really the best place to
No,
market.
no, no.
Yeah. Um, so most times I find that we think we need to be marketing, and that's where we feel like we're stuck. But there are actually several steps to take to learn about our business and our audience
Mhm.
before we get to marketing. And if we learn those steps, then when we get to marketing, it's not that hard. It's like we're just taking another small step instead of a big leap.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's the philosophy that we approach it by, is to really learn about the people we want to serve
Mhm.
first. And actually, even before that, learn about ourselves, like what kind of business, what kind of lifestyle do we want from
Right.
our business? And if we start with our lifestyle in mind, that can help direct us in the right direction. rather than kind of going down a trail and then, oh no, that's not going to give me what I want, and then having to, change gears. That takes more, that kind of wastes time and energy in a way to go one direction and find out you have to go to another direction. So have you, what do you think? What are you thinking about the lifestyle you want with this?
I have finally, I mean, I know exactly where I want my path to go. And I know
Okay.
exactly, when I first got into coaching, I was like, it's so different, of course, than bedside nursing. I'm like,
Oh, completely.
wow. Yes. And so I went through a couple different niches. I kind of want to steer away from like medicine as far as like, wanting to serve, that. But then I'm like, I had this just aha epiphany. And I was like, I am so lit up and I'm so passionate about burnout. And I don't like to use the word burnout. It's so overused. And so
Yeah.
basically, right, because I'm dealing with it every day in the ER. We are so overwhelmed with what is coming from above, like the CEOs and everything. It's all about uh, quantity, not quality. And it's very
Mhm.
frustrating. I mean, I know you ladies are very well aware. I mean, y'all probably been in nursing way longer than I have, I'm sure. And, we used to have so much fun. It used to be so much fun. And it's just not fun anymore. And and these poor new nurses, I mean, I hate that they got their training through COVID, but second of all, they're just the lack of compassion. They're not social. They're not. I think their empathy is gone. I mean, I don't even know if they even really had it, and it's not their fault. But I think that's the way they were trained. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just like and they were not hands on, but and also it's exhausting. I mean, I wrote a a post the other day to I'm in Erica, she's got a free group, and it's all about, whatnot. And I'll send it to you guys. I mean, I think I had diarrhea of the mouth. I just went out and I was just like, you want to talk about a day? And she was like, that came from the heart, but it was just talking about how to having four critical patients. We're talking about sick patients. We are talking about two that I mean, like two that were about to go upstairs, and then oh my gosh, they both have to go on heparin. Their troponins are out the freaking wall, and then I get a transfer who was transferred from another facility that needed NG tube, but his neck was swelling because he had cancer. I mean, just all this at one time, and you ask for help, and you get little comments in the thing. Have you called report yet? Or have they called report for you? And I'm like, it'd be nice. How can I help you to get report done? You can read just as easily as I can.
Yeah.
And another thing is these little passive aggressive, we carry our phones, our little P phones, and it's like we have to, are you ready for this? This is crazy, y'all. We have to write a thank you card to one patient that's been discharged to thank them for coming to the emergency department. First of
No.
all, I don't know how that's not breaking HIPAA. And the amount of money that they're spending on postage and the postcards, they think that is the way patient satisfaction. Well, it's press ganey is what it is.
That's ridiculous.
It is. And so it has a home moment. I was like, I mean, I am ready for us to fight back. Not fight. I hate that word too, but like to not be taken advantage of,
Yeah.
to help to guide nurses and healers, to like get rid of the numbness. Like, let's stop going let's get our numbness. Let's break that away. Let's find our voice, reignite our fire, you know, and just just that's what I want to do is just have our voice be heard
Yeah.
confidently and unapologetically because we're the ones who are taking care of the patients and it's
Right.
just not this. I'm sorry, I could go on and on for hours.
No, everything you're saying is really important, Karen. I'm glad you're, passionate about it and awake to the problem. Part of the problem is what the administration is doing, and part of the problem is how numb, nurses have become over the
Mhm.
years. And they moved away from being change makers and more into just following orders, following orders, following orders, right?
So sad.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so
Interesting
thank
that
you
it's
for,
Florence Nightingale's, isn't it her birthday?
what'd you say?
Is it today her birthday, Florence Nightingale?
Oh, I think it is.
And then interesting that we're just talking, I just had a
That's
epiphany
interesting. Yes, it is today.
there. Ah,
Um,
good.
so yeah, we can become change makers again. Some of us, have that calling to do that. And we can help each other. I think it's very important in this day and age that we don't try to be alone, Florence Nightingale,
Yeah.
doing it, that we actually are helping each other and having community
Right.
and passing the baton, because the world is a lot more complex now and so on. So um, I'd like to think of how to help you today. You feel like you know your audience and the
Mhm.
problem, and you do, let me see if I've got this right. Uh, you want to help nurses. You don't like the word burnout, and I agree. It's,
Right.
it came from that time when we just thought nurses just needed to do better self-care.
Hmm.
And like, no, it's not about self-care. Nobody could handle this.
Right.
We're handling it very well, actually. We have a lot of coping skills. We have a lot of self-care skills. And
Mhm.
this situation is beyond that.
Yeah.
This is about being overwhelmed by unreasonable demands.
How can we stop this? Or how do we, that's like where I would love to move forward. Are y'all a part of Heartbeat RN or have y'all
Mm-mm.
heard of that? It's a new thing. It's I don't know how I found it. Maybe through LinkedIn or something like that. But and it's a community, but they're very big. Y'all would be really good on that platform.
It's called
Um,
Heartbeat.
Heartbeat, yeah. And actually I just got a message that Heartbeat RN, but they are really big about empowering their voices and they're trying to do change and things like that. Um, there's different kinds of sections. I can send them to you.
Yeah, I'd love it if you'd like to put it in the chat here.
Yes, let me
I
see.
know about Nurse Beat, and they're doing a good job about advocating for nurses.
Okay.
And it's a new platform. So I'll get that one and put it in here, and maybe you can put yours.
Yeah, that would be great. Let me see here if I can find my directory settings. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I will just let's go, I'll just put it in right now. Just
Yeah, I'm going to look for mine right now too.
yeah, I just joined the other day and I'm really enjoying it. It's just neat because this gal who started it is they've got like like courses that they offer. Nurses, this is it, Nurses for Change is one of them.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'd
Um,
like to know about that.
so I'll send this to you. But yeah, so Heartbeat Red. Okay.
Um, and I'm getting this one, other one. It's
So are you what tell me what more like what y'all so y'all help coach y'all help nurses trying to um with coaching and things like that, finding what they're
Here we go. So it's Nursing Beat. Mine is
okay.
nursingbeat.com, and yours is Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hmm.
And it looks like I'm frozen. I'm going to turn off my video
Okay.
and see if that helps. I'm on vacation
Oh,
this week, and I'm at a place that might not have solid
I hope you're in a
internet.
great place.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Okay,
So I
perfect.
do have one group, coaching group. It's called the Marketing Lab, Liberated
Okay.
Nurse Marketing Lab. That's completely focused on marketing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's that might be something you're interested in. It's a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's you pay by the month. It's $97 a month. And we meet 4 times per month. So, and it's optional. You can come as many or as few times as you want to.
Okay.
Um, and we meet for an hour. It's a small group, and we focus on whatever you're working with in your marketing. And I give my input on it. And also, we do different tests of our marketing ideas, and I help you with that. And since it's a subscription, it's month to month, so there's no minimum. You
Mm-hmm.
can join for 1 month or more months. You can kind of come and go. It's really flexible.
Wonderful. Okay.
Were you
That's great.
able to hear that?
Yeah, I could hear it
Mhm.
all. I could hear that. Um, well, I'm in a marketing program right now that I'm paying quite a bit of money for. So, um, but I would love, I mean, I don't know, is that where would I find more information like online about it? Under Liberated Nurses or?
Yes. Um, I don't know if Sharon is still
I'm
there.
back. Uh,
Okay.
sorry, I just had to drop off. And Jan, I'm going to give you co-host in case I get bumped again.
Okay.
There you go. Um, I don't know if you heard, I was talking about the marketing lab.
Okay, yes, Marketing Lab.
Yeah, it's a subscription-based program
Mhm.
and you pay by the month and there's no minimum amount of months. So
Mhm.
you can join and stay as long as you want, or you can kind of come and go. If you're working on your market.
Oh,
Karen, I put the liberatednurse.com
okay.
in the chat
Okay, great. Thank
for
you.
you. And yes, it's not just for coaches.
Uh,
The program is not just for coaches. There are people doing different types of businesses, but they're all nurses. And
gotcha.
some are doing are doing different kinds. Some are doing more corporate
Mhm.
wellness kind of things. Some are, I know one group are doing trying to think, they're going to actually have land and are going to do like a wellness center.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a mother and daughter. So there's lots of different types of businesses. It's not just one, it's not just for coaches.
Right.
I happen to be a coach, but
I would love to hear your story, yeah, both of y'all stories, of how, like, what type of nursing you do and came from and whatnot.
let me see. Sharon, are you there? Okay. I've been a nurse a little longer than you.
Yeah.
And my last nursing job was actually, I worked on the medical or health records, EHR.
Mhm.
Behind the scenes, I'm also a medical coder. So I was taking my nursing knowledge and the coding, and I actually was a coding trainer for um, and did that kind of thing both at a community college and in my corporation.
Mhm.
So it was the Cerner Corporation. It's
Oh, yeah.
now part of Oracle,
Okay.
bought them. But that was my last non Jan's coaching business.
Gotcha.
So before that, I had done so many different things. I started out in ICU and, ended up, as I said, as a computer on the teaching AI. I saw AI and I was like, this is terrible stuff. I felt like that AI has been part of the problem
Yeah.
because they were training it to basically tell the doctors and the nurse practitioners, et cetera, what was acceptable.
Mhm.
So
Interesting. How long did you like go from bedside nursing? How long had you been in bedside nursing to transition into something completely different?
how did I do that?
Or how long? I mean, like, I guess we even a nurse for many, like, I don't mean that in any disrespect, by the way. I don't mean that.
No.
I just, I look up to like, to everybody who's, I mean, I've done it for over 20 years and like people who've done it longer, I just look up to all my fellow nurses. But how long when did you transition? Like how long had you been at bedside until you went this route?
I didn't do a whole lot of bedside. I mean,
Okay.
I became a pediatric nurse practitioner many years ago.
Okay.
Then at that time, nurse practitioners were very unpopular,
Right.
and um, I moved to an area that there just weren't any jobs. So I ended up doing um, drug and alcohol rehab,
Mhm.
and I got into mental health for a while, and then learned the medical coding because I was working with outpatient and records and things like that. I would go in and audit the doctors,
Very nice.
which alone was, um, and then when I got into working at the EHR, it's like, wow. Because I was basically helping train the computer how to find codes and things like that, what words in medical jargon would end up being a diagnosis code or something like that out of their verbal notes. They
Oh,
would do a recording of their visit, and then we were training the computer to listen to that and say, okay, their diagnosis was strep throat, or what I mean.
right. Yeah.
That's very, very simple, and those kinds of things, what labs they did, what type of things.
Yes.
Sharon, are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm back. Boy, I've been bumped off like 5 times. I've never seen it be so bad, even here. Um,
Let's
I
tell
did,
your story a little bit and
okay, thank you.
before
I,
you get bumped off.
what'd you say?
I said, before you get bumped off again.
Yeah, right. Um, yeah. Karen, I put a link in the chat
Okay.
for the nursing beat and also for the
Okay.
marketing lab that I was mentioning.
Okay, great.
And then I saw that Jan put the liberatednurse.com, that's our website,
Okay, perfect.
and that will give you quite a few resources. Um,
Are y'all new to, just a quick question, are y'all new to Cohere?
are we
Yes.
what?
We just recently transitioned to Cohere.
They're awesome. Oh my God, they're amazing. I have been with them since I don't know how it landed, but one of their first ones that they've have started.
Oh, good.
They're, I mean, Annette and Paul are just awesome, and they just want you to succeed, and everything's within one. It's just y'all are with a really great platform.
Great. We're new with Cohere. We've been tried a couple other ones over the last few years, but we like Cohere a lot.
They're so good. Their community is just great. So
So what are you doing on Cohere, Karen?
so what am I doing? I put up my service. I've
Great.
done I have done a workshop. I did one workshop that was last year. And I do have services. And I'll put it in there. You can, I'm still working on my website, but I'll put it in the chat. It's K Silva, coaching.
Yeah, I'd love to see what you're offering.
Yeah.
And
So,
that's one thing we do in the marketing lab is help you with your offer
yeah.
and help you with your visibility and your marketing. Okay, K Silva Coaching.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Good.
share,
If I Google that, will it just come up?
yeah, you can actually go under Cohere. Let me see if I can just share that with you. Through Cohere.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
you're in
So
Georgia.
I'm in Athens, Georgia. And so I am revamping a whole lot of things.
Okay.
So let me just share.
I got your Facebook that came up. Do you have an actual website too?
Well, it's off of Cohere.
From Cohere.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I
my
see it in Cohere. Good.
account is like,
Then I'll send you a friend request in Alignable too. I see you're there.
how do you like Alignable? I'm not quite sure how I'm feeling about Alignable. Let's see, for instance, my computer's just acting off. I'm so sorry. Well, let me just get back to this and I'll see if I can just send it to you. But yeah, so I've done a lot of work this past couple of weeks, really trying to define what I really want to get out there. And so I've been working on my opt-in and basically trying to figure out these stupid email sequences. But basically I guide nurses and healers. And so it's K Silva Coaching, and then my umbrella program is called Rebel Nurse Coaching.
Rebel?
And Rebel Nurse Coaching. And so that I haven't put that service up on Cohere, but that is a 12-week, of course it can go down to whatever it needs to be per person, but basically, 60 minutes every week, kind of like to do 3 weeks on, 1 week off, however, but very adaptable to whatever it is that they would like. And then I do breath work and meditation. We do SMART goals. But basically a lot of it is targeted towards finding healthy ways in which, I guess, healthy ways in which us as like ER nurses and I changed it because initially it was nurses and first responders, but I kind of wanted to make it more generalized, to how we internalize our trauma, how we internalize burnout, how we internalize it, because I have gone down a bad road myself. And so that's a little bit of my story. So, finding healthier ways, because what it's going to do is just make our relationships better, make our, relationships at work better, make, our personal relationships, and make us healthier, make us happier, and our endorphins will like kick in. And we are so, everybody's so angry these days. Like, let's get happy again. Like there was a big thing to be called a hero. And that's on my Cohere landing page, is like my story of like that label of it being a hero. Like, we're not heroes, especially during COVID. And if anything, that's what we signed up to do. And we went into nursing or medicine, and, we came with the good, the bad, the ugly. And I just think that label, and I would love to get y'all's opinion, like when we were labeled heroes, it was just very intimidating and very overbearing. And like, it was like, I don't know. I hated it. I hated that because they didn't see the people that we held their last hand. You know what I mean? I was the last person. And yeah, there's a lot of PTSD emotions that still come up that are coming up now that I never knew, like putting on masks and N95s. And I don't know. I'm talking a lot here, but so
That was your war zone.
yeah, it's just so crazy. I cannot believe it's been what, 5 years, 4 years. It's just unbelievable. Like the whole world shut down. I'll start talking about it with my patients, and I'm like, can y'all believe like the whole world shut down? And I'll never forget going into shelter in place, like the very first day I'd been at work, and I walked to work. I'm very close, and it was like Athens is a very vibrant town. It's a music town. It's a college town. And I walked out of the hospital after being in, for the first time, like the ER is known as as organized chaos. But that day it was unorganized chaos because I mean, what physicians were making tubes. I mean, like it is just crazy. And the amount of people who were passing and just walking out, and it was totally silent. And I just remember being like, how eerie that was. And then these two barred owls just right outside my house started going, I mean, just talking at each other. And I know this sounds crazy, but they were like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I love barred owls. And that was the only sound I ever heard that whole night. Like just, but that's where my passion is. I have an opportunity to work with a doctor who owns a family practice, and she does a wellness center, and so she wants to partner with me because the sheriff's department is right across the street, and he came to her saying my guys aren't doing well, like they're eating their feelings, they're just not talking. These are the guys that are going to go out and unfortunately probably shoot somebody that don't need to be, and so she and I had talked, and I went up and wrote 3 programs that I wanted to do. And she just got back to me. And so hopefully in the next like June or July, I'll be doing a workshop for them. So that's
good. Good. You're going to be doing a workshop for the police?
That's for that would be specifically just for the sheriff's department. Yeah.
Sheriff's department. I'm sorry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So
reaching into another group that have suffered.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much about me.
Okay. Well, I don't know, Sharon, are you still there or no?
Yeah, I've it's been really frustrating to keep getting bumped off, but I'll watch the recording and catch it all. And I can tell you, I looked at your website, Karen, and it's you've got a great start here. I can see some small things that you could change to really boost your effectiveness.
Yes, a lot of that got deleted, and so I just have just been putting things in and out. So it is not up to date by means.
No problem
right now.
Pardon me?
That's why I'm not marketing it or putting it out there or really letting people know. It's a lot of things got or maybe I didn't realize it just because I'm not tech savvy.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's one thing I could offer you. If you, for instance, wanted to subscribe to the marketing lab, I could help you update your website. And especially since I know Cohere so well, it would be pretty easy for me to help guide you and get back to where you want it to be, so you can start making it visible.
That I would love that. I just signed up for the VIP, for Cohere's mastermind class.
Yeah, I'm in that.
Yeah, well, are you doing the VIP with the retreat and everything?
No, I'm not going to do the retreat.
Oh, okay. Well, it comes with I've signed up with the VA with a virtual assistant and everything.
Oh, okay. So I don't have that package. I have a different
Um,
VIP package.
yes, are you in you're probably in the Accelerate program?
Yeah, probably.
Right,
Where they
there's like,
set up everything up for me initially with two services, and then I have more than two, so I set up the rest.
okay, yeah, yep. So
And
this,
then I'm supposed to attend, I have a ticket to attend their launch accelerator thing that they're having right now, but I just don't have the time to go right now. So I figured I'd watch the recordings when I get a chance.
it works. I mean, if I would have completed it, like really done
Yeah,
it. It's hard when you work in full time to do this as
it
well.
it is. You have to be really very aware of your use of time and choose the priorities. It's hard to know what the priorities are if you've never been through business.
So true. That's where I'm finding my heart
Yeah,
is like I just feel like I got to come home after a 12-hour shift and then work on this. And what do I do?
yeah,
I'm on Canva trying to create something. And
yeah.
yeah. So
What part of your business do you enjoy the most? Is it the coaching or is it creating things to share with people? What would
well,
you say?
I do like to create. I love to interact and to hear people and have them be heard and
Great.
a safe space. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy that. I do like to create. I mean, like when I was doing my practicum and during my certificate program, I um, love like sending motivational quotes and journal prompts weekly, and
Mm,
that's that's what I love to do. And I love for them
okay.
to start spinning the wheel. Like I would send them an email with like a, what do you want to get out of this? Like the day before,
Yeah.
what are your intentions for this next session? What do you, and then, so
That's great. Now, how many clients do you have right now?
I don't have any right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'd love to help you get some,
Yeah.
get going. Our main business or our main program is called the Liberated Nurse Business Incubator, but you don't need that program. You might need parts of it, but for the most part, you've gotten through that initial startup process where you've identified your audience and you know what you want. You said you were very clear on what you want
Mhm.
and so on. Now, um, in the marketing, so that's why I suggested the marketing lab for your consideration,
Mhm.
because I help you with your marketing. And if there's something that I think you've missed, a lesson from the earlier stage of the startup, I can bring that forward and share it with you.
Mhm.
A lesson, an exercise, a worksheet, things like that
Mhm.
that could help you. And look at your marketing channels, which one or two at the most are most aligned with your personality, so that
Mhm.
if you're going to spend time marketing, you want it to be as enjoyable as possible, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, as well as effective. So, um, yeah, I think out of all our different courses and programs, that's Marketing Lab is probably the one that I would suggest you look at.
Okay. Well, I will definitely look through it and definitely get back to you. I just have to say with Cohere, as much as I'm spending with that, with the it's a different, I think it's a different package that I have
Uh-huh.
with them that I chose to invest in. This was like a couple months ago.
Yeah, well, that should give you a lot of help too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, are you on my mailing list? Do you receive a newsletter from the Liberated Nurses?
I think I do. I need
Okay,
to just double check
because
that.
I would guess you'd heard about this call from there, but I wanted to check. Because,
I know I went, it was Cohere.
oh, it was Cohere.
Yeah, that's how I
Great.
got it. I mean,
Would you like to be on my email newsletter list?
absolutely. Yeah.
Would you like to share your email address in the chat?
Yep. I think just let's see here. Yeah, that's what's great about Cohere is that you put it it asks your interests and then it shows what programs or coaches are out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my classes.
That was one of the features I liked about Cohere. I haven't done much with it, but okay, very good.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's a great thing. So when you go under to like the community, especially in the app, this I was just and so it was under like this communities of or collections. That's how I found you guys. If you go into this thing and
Yeah.
collections,
Yeah.
it's trending services, and then it also says what are you interested in? Of course, I said nursing and things like that, and that's how y'all came up.
Great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So
Well, yes, we've been offering this business coaching group once a month for, I guess, a couple of years, and it's been really popular, but I have started to feel like it's not that fun for me anymore. And it's important that we have fun with our business.
right.
And I felt like I was repeating myself a lot. And when we notice that, then it's good to put that stuff in a package that people can access. And we move on to so we stay creative and having fun with what we're doing. So that's why this is the last one that I'm going to offer. And then I'm offering some other things instead. So.
And so do you and Jan work? I mean, are y'all like business partners or kind of
No,
Um,
I'm the owner of the business and
yes,
Jan is on my team.
oh, I
There,
gotcha.
yes,
there are
Okay.
three
yes,
coaches on my team.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're all nurse entrepreneurs.
yes.
Mhm. Okay.
Jan, do you want to also respond to that? I didn't mean to jump in ahead of you.
No, I think all of us that are coaches have our own businesses. We aren't employees. But we are blessed to receive the different things that Sharon has to offer because I highly recommend her because she is very generous and very knowledgeable. And those two things are things that all nurses want to be known for.
Yeah.
So there are three of us right now, and I think she's thinking or is planning to bring another one on board.
Mhm.
But so we just work right now once a month. Each of us facilitates a inner circle group, and then we do individual coaching with some of her students, but we
Mhm.
also have our own businesses. So this is just an extra blessing.
That's great.
Kind of like the whipped cream and stuff on the.
Yes. I love it. I love that, just I'm trying to get involved more and finding like-minded people like nurses like that are doing stuff like this. Just to learn. You learn every day,
Mhm.
Yeah.
When people say, "Oh, I know it all." You gotta.
Karen, do you know about the National Nurses in Business Association?
No, I don't. Let me write that
I
down.
will put a link to that in the
Oh, okay.
chat. Okay, because you might enjoy that also. They have an annual conference in Las Vegas
Uh-huh.
and it's in July. Um,
Okay.
that's a pretty affordable place to get to if you like to go to live things. The networking there is really good. And of course, they have workshops for CE, conference workshops that you can get CE.
Yeah.
It's nice to be in a whole group of nurse entrepreneurs at once live.
I guess I just again imposter syndrome right there. I'm like, hold on a second. I don't need to be going to, you know what I mean? It's like,
I do.
why in the world do I need to go to that?
It would help you get over that probably because every person there, even the ones that are successful, they all still feel some of that.
Yes.
And we just learn to just like
Yeah.
get used to it kind of thing.
Do
Accept it.
y'all, do you help with like blogging or
Yeah,
writing?
I do have blogs on my site.
Okay. I really am interested in writing.
Oh, good.
I mean, that's something that I love to write, and I'll share it with you. If I'll send you an email or however I get in touch with you, just to show you what I wrote the other night. Just, just telling my story. And I feel like it's really important for people to tell their stories because they're so, because we know, what do? We numb it.
Yeah.
We're numb it and not tell it. And so, but I'm real good at, I want to start really getting it out there. Um, and have you heard of Today's Nurse? Is that a scam?
What is it called?
Today's Nurse.
I don't know about Today's Nurse.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do know about it. They contacted me recently.
Okay. I
Um,
fell for it anyways, but it's pretty interesting. They help. I did.
yeah, I
But
think it's interesting too. And I signed up for it too.
oh, you
I
did? I
haven't
felt
done
so much
anything
better.
with it yet.
They made like a little video, and
Yeah.
then okay, I feel so much better that you did that.
No, I think it's legit.
Yeah.
I just haven't done anything with it because I've actually had uh I was putting together a course in this last 6 weeks, trying to finish a new course.
Uh-huh.
My washing machine malfunctioned and flooded
Oh
my
gosh.
second floor and my first floor. I had to have a whole bunch of flooring ripped out and drywall. I'm still in the process of that. My elderly cat died, and
Oh.
my
Hmm.
daughter was sick. And then we had a trip, this vacation planned, and it's a pretty big trip. We're in Hawaii for a few weeks.
Oh my God,
And
and you're doing
so,
this?
yeah, that part's really great. But I mean, it's really been an unusually busy weeks.
Yeah.
So, and I'd signed up for that Today's Nurse right before that. So anyway, it's on the
Okay.
back burner. Um,
They do help with like publications and writing and everything like that. They're like just, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, they create a website. They created a website for me under my co here. If you look at resource, I think additional resources, it's the very top one. It takes you to their website that they made of me. So you can
oh, I'd
kind of
love
see
to
what
see
would
it.
be in store for you.
Okay.
Um,
And Karen, we can promote each other to other
yeah.
people.
Yes.
Um, Now, I put in the website for the Nurses Business Association in the chat. So if you want
Okay.
to click that,
Okay.
there's that for you. And I wrote down your email.
Okay.
My email's right here on the screen. So if you
Yep.
want to take that down, please do send me some of your writing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, anything you'd like.
Thank you. Um, well, this is just so this is just I feel honored and blessed that I got to meet you ladies.
I feel
Yeah,
the same. So
yes.
it seems like my connection is settled down now too. So I haven't been bumped off
Yay.
for a while.
Wait, you should go and enjoy Hawaii. What part of I love Hawaii?
I'm on the Big Island.
Okay, nice.
My daughter and I have both lived here in the past at different,
Really?
it was been a while, but yeah, we've lived here and we've also lived in Oahu. And so
Wow.
it's great to be back. It's been a lot of years since we've been here, so it's really great.
That's amazing. My parents, they renewed their vows on their 50th, and we all, well, they
Oh,
took,
nice.
I should say. Like me and my sister and the kids and everything like that too. We went to Oahu and then we went to Maui. Yeah.
Right.
But well, thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all's time. It was so great to meet y'all.
Yeah, it was really
Great,
great
great
to
to
meet you.
meet you, Karen.
Yes. And I'll be in touch for sure.
That's great. I'll look forward to connecting again with you.
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye,
Enjoy your
Karen.
vacation. Relax.
Yes.
I'm going to
Good.
go And the funny thing is I sat in the bedroom because I thought I'd have a better connection than sitting out on the lanai. But anyway, who knows? You never know. So
Yeah.
thanks for being patient with that.
Oh my gosh, of course. Jan, where are you located? I'm just curious.
Suburban Kansas City.
Oh, really? My best friend lives in, is it Kansas City, Missouri or Kansas City, Kansas?
Well, there's both.
I know which.
I'm on the Missouri side and Sharon is actually on the Kansas side.
Okay, my friend of mine, she lives in Prairie Village.
Oh, yes. That's, yep,
Yep.
exactly. My daughter at one time lived in Prairie Village. They
Okay.
moved out in the country now.
Yep. Well,
Yes.
I just talked
If
to
you
her
come to
last.
visit her, you'll have to look us up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. KU is wonderful. She just went through cancer, breast cancer treatment and everything. And they treated her really, really good. So she's surviving that. So, but I love that little area. So
Yeah, it's a good area. Now, how far are you from Atlanta?
so it takes me about an hour and 25 to 30, depending on the traffic.
Yeah.
So I fly, I travel, I go back to Colorado a lot. And so yeah, it just depends. It could take an hour to 20 minutes to an hour, 45 minutes,
Okay.
depending on that. So,
Great. Well, okay.
well, wonderful. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome. So nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Y'all take care. Have a great
Okay,
night.
you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.